everybody. This is Chris with WOLFGUARD IT, live from Bozeman, Montana. And today, I actually wanted to share kind of an aggravating story with you, something that was told to me recently in a meeting, and one I just wanted to share with everybody else so you don't go through the same aggravation and problems. So I was in, like I said, a meeting, and this company was telling me that they hired an IT company, an IT support company. And in the kind of sales talk and agreement and everything, the agreement was that they were going to be billed monthly for different services, and plus then be billed hourly for things that were outside the scope, say on-site or projects. Projects was the big thing there. And then I think it was a 2 or 3 year, I think it was a 3 year term for the agreement and service as well. So they were told this ahead of time. And so the company agreed and went forward, started working with the IT company. The relationship itself with the techs and the people, they said was great. But into the relationship, they ended up having some pretty big issues. And that it came down to the model, which they did agree with, but they just didn't know, or I guess fully understand it. So specifically, again, it was the projects were not included. That was going to be billed separately. They, through the projects, needed different work done, servers replaced, network equipment, upgraded, and just different types of kind of projects. And what they found is with them paying the monthly subscription fees, that they just could not afford to also pay hourly for these projects that they needed to get done, to get their systems up to standard, to have security, implement applications, and everything that they needed to progress or keep going with their company. And so they're kind of just in a standstill because they had this IT company that they were tied into for this long-term agreement, but they couldn't get the projects done that they needed to get done because they couldn't afford it. So they had this great IT company, but they just couldn't afford to get these projects, this work done. So after when the agreement was coming up to expire, they started looking for other IT companies, which is something I want to make sure that everybody is aware of, because this isn't the only time I've heard of this type of story. I know there are IT companies, a lot of them actually, will have out of scope or excluded services in their contracts. Sometimes they're upfront with you on it, like this company was, but sometimes they're even told it's all inclusive until that time comes up, and then they're being billed hourly, and they didn't plan on it, they didn't budget for it. So if you're being told that the service is all inclusive, or you're being told that there are some services that are not included, make sure you fully understand that and kind of try and budget, talk with them. Maybe you can find out ahead of time what projects you're needing to implement or get done, and then you can discuss what they determine time-wise or hourly that will be billed for. Because, you just don't want to be put in that situation where you're tied up and can't afford to get stuff done that your company needs done. So, you want to be able to budget long-term for your IT costs. And the easiest for that is a true all-inclusive pricing model. The long-term is fine, but you have to make sure that you can afford to get done what you need to get done. You want to make sure security is included, that there aren't out of scope items for going on site, or doing projects such as server replacement, server migrations, installing a new application on all your company computers. Say you move accounting applications or sales applications, or some other program or service that your company needs to implement. Is that going to be included? If your office moves locations, to another building, is that move going to be included? That can be a whole lot of hours right there that you could be unexpectedly billed for. So I encourage you just to check that out, and to make sure that you know ahead of time what the service will actually cost, um, and make sure everything is in that list, like security, backups, email licensing, um, uh, equipment that you might need, even a firewall that you may pay upfront for the equipment, still should have some type of license tied to it. And so you want to kind of build out a budget with your IT company on what everything will cost, so you don't have these unexpected fees. So that's just what I wanted to share with you today. If your company is looking for a different IT service or just a better model, happy to talk with you here at WOLFGUARD. You can just find our website at wolfguardit.com, or you can give us a call. Just go to our website. We also have a lot of just different material that we provide for free, just to try and help educate the community, knowing what to look for types of security, type of IT, backups, all that type of thing. So be sure to check out our other videos. And if we can be of help, happy to talk. Thanks, and everybody take care and stay safe.